Hi, this is Catherine from In the Pink Designs. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I have a Matchbox that I converted into a little gift you can send someone or leave for someone. That's a little birthday wish. It has a little birthday candle. What I did was I took any birthday candles. Now you want to use as thin of ones as possible. I found the largest eyelets that I had, and they still were not big enough. So what I did was first I cut it down to fit in the box, and then I just shaved and shaved until it would fit in there securely. And then I took some of this 3-in-1. It's kind of like hot glue, but I think the hot glue would melt the candle, so it works pretty fast. I put a little in the eyelet, stuck it in, and it'll stand right in there. So it's like a little birthday wish for someone. Okay, now this is how it all goes together. You would put the candle in the box and close this part, and then I made a wrap to go around the whole box. If I can get it in there. There we go. So then it just looks like a regular little gift box. And you open it up. And then there's the matchbox. And then there's the little matches and the little candle fit in there. And there we go. I should have made this a little bit looser, I guess. There we go. It's perfect. I don't want it sliding out too much. So, okay. We only need one of these. Put them away. Okay. We're going to start with a matchbox. And what I want you to do first is to take whatever you have to sand and just sand the edges, mostly touching the red up here because we don't want that peeking out. Just sand them just a little bit so that the edge of the red paper on there doesn't show through with the edges. Just because sometimes you don't get it right to the edge when you do that. You can do it on the back side also because we can put a little something on there too. I didn't on my sample, but I think I'll put some on this one. Okay, and then what I do is, because we're doing it with the Best Dressed paper and it has Melon Mambo and Petal Pink in it, I'm going to use my Melon Mambo and a dauber, and I'm just going to go on the edges. So now whatever cardboard shows through because you scraped off the red has a little bit of Melon Mambo on it now. Okay. Clean off my space. Okay. Now, we need a piece for the actual matchbox. We need a piece of paper that is, 2 1/16 by 1 3/8. I started out a little bit bigger, and then I figured I needed to take this much off and then this much off. But I started out with, I think, 2 1/8, and I landed up down to 2 1/16. So I'm going to use my glue here. Now this is also from the Best Dressed Designer Series 6x6 pad, which is retiring on June 2nd, because June 3rd is the new catalog. So if you really like this paper, you should get it now. Okay. It is still available. I've checked at the time that I'm making this video, and it's going to go up tomorrow morning, so I have a feeling it'll still be available. Okay, and I used a wish for everything to stamp birthday wishes. And I used birthday from this and wishes from this set. They come in a 2-set pack. Okay, and now I wish I could find my skinny hole punch, because it would work much better and I wouldn't have to worry about hurting my box. But what I did was I flipped it over, and we want the hole to be about right here. So I'm going to stick it in there, make sure I'm not too close to the edge on either side, and pop a hole. And there we go. So now our brad that's attached to our candle will stick right in there. I think I got a little bit of Melon Mambo on there, but that's okay. It kind of matches the paper. All right. And I was going to glue the eyelet on, but then you won't be able to open it from both sides. So I figured we would glue it on the bottom of the candle, and then they can just take the candles out. I'll take out these matches, and what I did with this is I put a piece of petal pink in there. I started at 2 by 1 1/4, and I just had to slice off little bits to make it fit in there, and then I put it in to see if it fit, and I couldn't get it back out. All right, so I put 3 matches in just in case, and our candle. And then we stick that in, and I did make a little piece for the back of this one. And I do use glue on these because I like to get right up to the edge just to make sure it sticks on. Okay. On there. And just get a piece of tissue just to make sure that if anything sticks out of the edges of the glue, you can wipe it right off. Okay. So that's this actual part, but I thought it needed to be dressed up just a little bit more. So I used a piece of the same paper, the same DSP series, which is Best Dressed, and it is 2 1/8 this way by 4 1/2 this way. And what we're going to do is just put it on the box, and just with our fingers, we're going to wrap it around and try to crease a little bit where the folds are. And then we take it off, and then we just make sure that we fold them straight and with our fingers. I don't think we need to burnish these. Okay. This way. Okay, and for this I did use snail. And we wrap it around the box, not so very tight. And we just put it on. Now, a lot of times the lid will come out with it, but I really wanted to have something prettier over the top. I was limited because of the hole. So we're going to put that on there. Okay, let's put it this way. Now, I took our small balloon punch, and I took a piece of petal pink for 1, and then I took 2 punches out of the Melon Mambo. And two of them I'm going to squeeze down to give dimension pretty hard. And then the third one, I just want to give it a little tiny push. All right, now I need my glue dots. And on the bottom one, put it, and then I will stick this one, offsetting it. Stick the petal, it's escaping me now. It's a pretty petal. Oh, goodness gracious. Every time I get new cardstock colors, I put on petal pink. Oh, goodness. I put it on here. I don't know if I've showed this to you before. I just take a little keychain chain and I pop a circle out and I load them on with the name on it. Because sometimes I can't remember what things are called. Okay. And now one more glue dot. And we'll put our top one in, offset again. Okay, I'm sorry if you hear banging. There's some construction going on around here. Okay, and now for this, I'm going to use a little glue because when there's only that one little point to, oopsie, and I got it on my pad. I don't really want that part to stick. Okay, I'll stick it on the box. And I just kind of press it down to get it to adhere. And I'm just going to stick paper on that because I don't want my project sticking to that. Okay. Then I took an epoxy droplet and I put it in the middle of the flower. Just perk these back up a little bit. Okay. Now we need the Witticism stamp set, which is retiring also. This one, and it is the happy birthday right there. Okay, my memento pad, which I really need a new one. It's cracked off at the sides. I've been using that one for so many years, but it still works. Good. And now I need a 1 1/8 circle punch. And it's kind of a tight fit, but you can just get it. Okay, and this is Whisper White. And I use a piece of Melon Mambo with the 1 3/8 inch circle punch, which is retiring. Okay. And I need some dimensionals. Gonna put that on. Alrighty. And now I need some pearls. and then a little bit more dimensionals, maybe 2 on this one. I'm just going to stick that right underneath the corner of the flower. Straight. And there we go. No, I don't like that. Please come up easy. I shouldn't have, there we go. I shouldn't have gave it my heavy push until I was sure I had it in the middle of everything that I wanted it to be. There we go. And there you have it, our little birthday box that wishes somebody happy birthday with a little candle to blow out. Can you see that? I just love it. Birthday wishes. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. And if you would like to buy any of these supplies, the address for me and Stampin' Up! Is right at the top of the page. The little boxes of matches I got from Dollar Tree. They were, I think, 10 packs for $1 or 8 packs for $1. And I just had the birthday candles hanging around. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. I hope you subscribe.